There are some dudes at public gyms that are just so fucking annoying, and it's very difficult to not get pissed off when you see the way that they train. So, for an example, today I have a leg day, and I normally do three movements for my legs. So, I do these like leg curls, leg extensions, and then I do this kind of like machine squat thing. And for the first two exercises, I have 6 sets, so quite a lot of sets. So, I actively make an effort to move forward quite quickly, so I wouldn't really sit on the machine for too long because, well, 6 sets on a single machine, that's quite a lot for a public gym, right? So I do my leg extensions, actually no, leg curls, not leg extensions, and then afterwards I move to my leg extensions. And as I am moving to the leg extensions, I see that the last machine that I need, there is a guy sitting at that machine, and I'm like, okay, great, I'm going to finish my 6 leg extensions, that is going to take a while, and then afterwards that will be the perfect moment for me to jump into this like squat machine. Okay, I go do my leg extensions. I do 6 of them, and I do them relatively quickly. I normally do these exercises quite quickly. Then afterwards, I go to the squat machine, and I see that the guy is still there. And I'm like thinking, well, how much can he have left? Like he's been there for a while, right? And I ask him, so like, hey, how many sets do you have left? And he's like, oh, I'm just warming up. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck do you mean you're warming up? You've been there already for a while, and you're just fucking warming up. And he was actually legitimately still just warming up, and then afterwards he proceeded to do like 5 more sets, 6 more sets, and on top of that he was doing them very slowly, so he would take like 20 minutes on top of the thing that he already did just to finish this exercise. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm all for the sentiment that public gyms are public gyms and first come first serve. If you've been there first, take your time and do your exercise. But isn't there some kind of a limit to how much time you should spend like on a singular machine? Because once again, I do understand that once again it is a public gym, and well, if you want to take your time, take your time. I'm also taking my time. I'm doing 6 sets, but I'm not fucking sitting on a singular machine for 30 minutes straight. And it's like, okay, if you need this long of an exercise on a singular machine, then maybe like add something else on top of it. Don't just sit at one machine for this period of time, because somebody else will probably also want to use that fucking machine. So yeah, I don't know, it's annoying. And also on top of it, I'm not really sure how much is he even benefiting from this weird ass workout that he does, because he looks like a relatively strong guy, and he's quite big, and he's like lifting quite decent weights. But it's like you can't need that amount of time to actually get your muscles tired. Like if you're going to move quicker, it is actually going to be even better because you're going to get tired even quicker, and you're going to add more load onto your muscles on like a shorter period of time. So like, why the fuck would you sit there and recover for 6 minutes just to do it again? Because like you already kind of recovered. You're not really like progressively making it more difficult for yourself. You're actually spending most of the time just recovering, and then when you start once again, you're kind of a little bit recovered already. Like you're not really that tired. So yeah, this is like really annoying, and it's like a really annoying way to train. And I see a lot of guys do this with a lot of different equipment, and also like the ego lift. So they would choose like the equipment that is the most comfortable at the gym. So for an example, also like this machine bench press for chest that like guys quite often use because they have this like nice machine at the gym that I go to. Like guys would sit there for like 40 minutes, do their like weird powerlifting type like lift, even though like you don't look like a powerlifter, motherfucker. You're not even that strong. You're bullshitting your sets. Like yeah, you add a lot of weight on it, like way more weight than I would ever lift. But like you're not doing proper sets. Like you're bullshitting them. You're like barely lifting the weight. You're doing like fucking 3 repetitions and then you rest for like 20 minutes. So yeah, no, like this is not really a good way to train. So yeah, it is annoying when it comes to public gyms. Like sometimes guys ego lift, sometimes guys do wacky stuff, and that tends to piss me off quite a lot. I don't know, like maybe I'm overreacting a little bit, and I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be understanding, and I'm trying to like take my time and just like sit and wait. But yeah, sometimes it just becomes weird because it also kind of like ruins my fucking workout. Because like I move in a very quick pace when I'm lifting weights. So like I would do a set after a set after a set after a set. I would maybe rest for like half a minute, and I would do the next set. And then afterwards, when I do like 2 exercises in this kind of a pace, and then I have to sit there for 20 minutes and wait for the last one, that is actually kind of fucking annoying, and it kind of ruins like the whole lift in a sense where like I am trying to get as tired as I can as quickly as I can, and I'm trying to like really kind of overload my muscles as much as possible, and that's not really as effective. Like, I mean, sitting there for 20 minutes just kind of ruins everything. Like, it's not going all that well afterwards, because like I have too much time to rest if I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes. So yeah, a very annoying experience. But other than that, I'm actually kind of, for some reason, getting back to my like normal kind of like output, because like for the last couple of days I was having a miserable time. I wasn't really able to lift weights properly. I was constantly tired. But today the lift was actually quite decent if you skip the fact that I had to wait for fucking 20 minutes to finish my leg day, because then afterwards I did shoulders, and most of the machines that I needed were mostly available in a relatively short period of time for shoulders, so that was nice, and I actually got a very decent workout in. And this was the first time in a while where I actually had difficulties coming back home, walking back home, because my legs were so fucked up that I was kind of like walking in slow motion basically. So I'm actually doing quite well when it comes to like the general performance at the gym. Is just like, I wish I would be able to go in different times, or I wish that these people wouldn't do these like weird wacky workouts so I could properly work out. But well, what can I do? It is a public gym. People are going to train at the public gym, and there are going to be different experience levels and different mentalities. So some people are just going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. But yeah, other than that, so far it is going quite well. I'm also not cheating on my diet already for like 4 days, which is nice. So I feel like a few more days and I'm going to lose all the extra weight that I gained during my 3-day cheat binge, and then afterwards I'll maintain the diet for a little bit, and then I have to gradually start increasing the calories. So the only thing I don't want to do is I don't want to instantly jump back into increasing calories, because that's going to be an emotional decision that I will make based on me being hungry. So I don't want to do that. I want to make these decisions from like a normal, stable place where I actually get to make a normal, reasonable, educated decision and not rush into anything. But yeah, other than that, that is it for today. The day is pretty much almost already over. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.